Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith. This is Smith of the Black Channel here at Ticker Talker, and it's a little slow out there, but just picked up a little bit. We've got Chairman Powell speaking, so they hit him a little bit, but there's you want to be careful out there when things are doing nothing. And so here's one of the issues that we're having here: is you see the SPY's green on the month, red on the week, right? And you can see this. You do have the two up and the two down on the daily. That's something. If we can get that going, that would be nice. And so, but you go to the 60 here, and you're going to see how tight this range is. Look at this compared to these bars from Monday. Ever since, doing nothing. So our hopes is that they follow through here. But then, once again, you go to the 5 minute. Remember, every new 60 is like a new day to us. And then here you go. Oh, they're going to hit them and right back up, doing nothing. So you always want to be aware of things that are in conflict, right? When we have different directions for different time frames, right? And then when you see, we want to be able to break old highs or lows, right? And use reversal. So this is a reversal on the daily, right? But you're nowhere near taking this out, and you're nowhere near taking this out, at least for right now. And so we want to try and avoid that kind of stuff. That's how you get chapped up in them futures doing nothing. If you go to QQQ, here, you see that's a two up continuation, but now red. So that's conflict with its scenario, right? It's taking out the highs. So if it's going to go three outside, this is what it would look like, but you're still bright green on the month. And you can see this on the 5 here. Look at this. And you look at this 60-minute range, potentially going right back inside. Look at how tight this has been yesterday afternoon. And once again, when you see that big, this stuff here, the outside bar and then the slight lower low, we know that's going to give you the broadening formation on the 60, and you're nowhere near taking that out, right? And so we want to be very aware of that, things that are doing nothing. So when you hear me talk about, at the halftime show, strat time show, when we're looking at things that are moving during that day. So when things occur matter. So we want to know if things are still inside days at this time of day. That's probably something you want to avoid, right? It's not doing anything. It's not taking out any recent highs or lows. And so now it's a Thursday, so what you want to make sure you want to avoid too would be things that are still inside week. You've had 4 days and you can't break any new highs or new lows, and that's why you're going to see stuff going back and forth, like Facebook. Inside week, back and forth. Oh, we're going to kill them. No, we're just going to bring them right back to the middle. You've got SQ here, and you can see once again this middle of the range stuff that you want to avoid inside week. So next week, then we can be looking at stuff like that. And you've got Roku, which tried to have some nice movement, and then, but in the end, stuck in the middle. Doji inside weaker, right? So all these guys will be the ones who are going to be looking at over the weekend. You've got Amazon. Robin is do nothing special, right? But it's important to understand that. And also here you can see almost no movement on the month here either. Up, down, and then right back in the middle on Amazon. And that's how you're going to get chopped up. Because a lot of traders don't look at anything longer than the daily charts. And so if you do that, you're going to get confused. You have to realize when you're trading inside weeks or inside months, when you get into, say, the third week of the month, if you still haven't broken any monthly highs or lows, that's something you're going to want to avoid. So if you look at Apple here, look at this week. It's doing nothing. It's doing nothing. I mean, you do have all these monthlies are green, right? And it is slightly green on the day and coming back through here. And maybe it goes up here, maybe it doesn't. But in general, when you're looking to catch bigger moves, you got to go on things that are moving. So let's go to XPEV. XPEV, there you go. All right. Now, that's a nice long green there, green there, green there. And now, on the 15-minute, here's how you get in on this. You see it opens up and then tries to go 2-2 reversal very slightly here, but doesn't go. Right? You just cover that short. Then the 2 up, the 2 down, boom, right there over 37.27. These two become an outside bar of that, and then go, 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 go. And if you're going off the bottom of the 15 or here, right, you got stopped out or even tried to get short, you just cover right as it gets back in there, and here's that same pattern. Take the highs out, the low out, boom, these become an outside bar of that, right? And then this would have jammed you a little bit, but let's see if we get a 30 out of that thing. Inside 30 to the upside. Thanks for playing. Get EXPEV. All right, you've got Repligen. I think it was a Motley Fool mention. stuck in here. And once again, you want to be aware when you're getting stuck into a large bar, right? Just like those weeklies on these things. Hopefully, it forms a 60 for you, which it did. Then you got your consolidation, and you see what happens over 208.40 if they want to come back after this. If we go to LI, going to the highs right now. And there you go. Bright green, bright green, bright green, coming back to the previous range, right? Here. And so on an opening like this, it gaps, and that's a little bit of a problem because we want to go through the range because we know that if we do that, there's going to be stops in here and here and here and here, right? And so what you can do is you see this, and it opens, and it pokes down, and then goes right here. Right there, that goes full time frame continuity, and you can see that right on the 60. You can go after it right there. And we'll see if there's any other good entries on here. The 30, looks like that was inside 30. Any 15er for you? Here, same pattern, right? So you'll notice right here is where it went back, or right here is where it went back green for the day on all time frames, right? And then here was the 2 up, the 2 down, and boom, you're in right there, and let it rock, man. Okay, so if we go to Carvana coming up here a little bit, and Carvana, there's your nice triangle there, taking it inside weak here to the upside, right? Still inside in the month, but great bright green. And then if we can go down to a 30, maybe we can get you in on this thing. There you go. Comes back down inside in the 30 and right back up. And let's go back to the highs. Carvana. If we go to NIU, and NIU, here's your inside day to the upside. Now the problem is going to be still inside weak, right? And the good part is anytime that you have all these things green here, if it's not going to be inside weak, that's the condition it's going to be in, right? And here you got your 2 down, inside, back up, right? Now stalls out a little bit, trying to do the 260, but just kind of sitting there for now. Anything on the 30? A little choppy, but here we go. It's 2 up, 2 down, and boom, right there, you're in. If we go to GBT, this is a little bottom picking. Because it's doji on the week, we don't like that. It's red on the month, we don't like that. But when you're disseminating a gap like this, you see this all the way down into here, you'll see the slight higher high, and then you'll see the slight lower low. Price discovery starting over again, right? So here, at least you have your daily reversal, 2 down, 2 back up. Here, over 38.10. So you get a nice little move out of that. And how far that thing's going to go is a whole nother story. If we go to FLGT. Okay, keeping an eye on, let me see here, Pandemi. Keep an eye on these features to see if they roll back down. We're not expecting too much, but you never know. We got Powell sitting there flapping. So FLGT, once again, you can see this was red, but it gapped up. Then it poked down. There's a 2 down. Boom, right here is where it gives you the buy signal right above that, 34.25. And now here on the weekly, you can see going for an outside week. And we know outside bars exist. It also could go outside month, right? So anytime that's fully green, that's something we want to know about. Maybe you get yourself an inside 30 here. Anything good on the 15er? There you go. The 2 up, the 2 down, boom, there you go. The inside 15er. Was this inside 15? Sure. Nope, not quite. Anyway, up into here, that'll get you in. If we go to CELH. CELH, all time frames, just exhaustion. So you'll notice here in the monthly, these 2 months were inside of here. So when these close out, they become a compound inside bar, right? A 2-month inside bar. So that's good when that breaks that, right? If we go to the 30, see it go down, inside, and back off to the race as she goes. That 60 was a little fast. Nope, inside 60. There you go. 2, 1, 2, continuation. You're in on that. If we go to EPC. And EPC here, went 2 up week here and here. Here's your reversal on the monthly. You see this here? As soon as it comes through here, this was 2 down, and then here, the pivot machine gun coming through all these guys. That's what you want to do. Anybody who's short against this and this and this and this, take them out. Running a little quickly here. Let's see if there's anything on the 30. A little tricky on the 30, but now you can have the potential 2 up, 2 down, and back off to the races. We'll see. All right, things staying a little heavy. We got the SPY going back towards the lows. We did have NEO here. And there's your inside day to the upside going into the highs. All right, maybe we get some sell-off here. This would be nice. Just a few more. Sono here. Sono now coming in off the 30, but you can see here trying to take out that week and going after the monthly in here. Just a nice long green day, but now coming in. Let's take a look at the SPY and Qs now. So SPY trying to head south again. This would be good. We would prefer this. And on your 60, now it's trying to follow through after the 2 up, 2 down. Now it's trying to follow through here. If we go to, let's see, how's PDD doing on the gapper? PDD stuck in that mother bar. We'll see. If we go to STX, your daily here. And this was not quite inside, so that's a 2 up, 2 down, and back through the previous range, reconfirming this red week, which is good. And so anytime this 60s, you're trying to take control over that monthly. So we'll see if this sets up again here for the downside. Ooh, that was nice. How's that 30 looking? And 30 was an outside bar here, a little tricky, but once this thing goes red here, you can hit it because we know outside bars exist to take this stuff out. New lows coming in here. This is good. You've got the Netflix coming in here a bit. And so like normally right now, I'd be rifling through the charts trying to find more stuff. But I'm talking to you right now. So here, potentially the outside day here in the upper left. All right. So we can expect some reversals because this doji doing nothing weak, so we can expect it to go back and forth. So you can see how it slightly took out those highs and now coming back through. It's tighter price discovery in there. We'll see. If you go to McDonald's, here's something that we look for, right? Inside bar. Can't get out of this giant bar on the daily, right? Goes inside, tries to go inside day and up yesterday, and then comes back through as price discovery starts over again. So when you take out this RevStrat 122, we're looking to take this out. 211.34, so you got about another buck on that. All right, they're bringing them in here, folks. That's cool. We got, you can always, with STX, always look for Western Digi. And Western Digi, potential 3-weeker coming back down through here. And we can expect this thing to go back and forth because look at this, inside month, right? So you expect these type of reversals. All right, let's see how hard we're going to hit them here. Also looking like Wynn Resorts. A lot of the pandemics started to come back, but we're going to keep an eye on something like Wynn coming into the gap like so here, you see. Now back towards the low. So it tried to maintain. And now you see this inside 60. Yep, that's what we look for. Boom! Back to the lows with you. Let's see if we can fill some gapage on that. LVS. Trying to do that. That's going inside 60 in the downside right now. Still green on the day, but any of these pandemic names that, you know, we want to keep an eye on just because these big gaps like RCL gaps and tries to go back up. And we'll see. Now going inside 60 to the downside. Remember, inside 60s, the 60s are always like a new day to us. If we go to NTAP, and NTAP here, you can see that. Outside day to the downside, red here, and coming back, it's stuck in this range, so we can expect that to go back and forth, just kind of sitting there for right now. Let me see, looking over at my gappers, if we got any more guys coming in now, NOW. NOW, you can see this is what you look for in the gap up when you know that you're still doji weak, right? You're not going to get out of this. And so here's the 2 up and the 2 down on the 60 to bring it back in, try and fill that gap as well. Little guy BCRX, how you doing? It's going to go inside in the 60, but just looking at anything here, also the 212 inside month to the upside if we start to firm up. But we're not. QQQ still trying to come in, all right? Still getting all this red. That's good. And as you can see here, what QQQ was doing yesterday, you see how this tight range, it went inside, then it went up, then it tried to RevStrat. So here's the price discovery starting over again. So our hopes here is now the price discover up here. You got your 2-2 reversal, and now hopefully we can come back down and start getting a little more volatility and at least come down and take this stuff out. We shall see. As always, my videos are free here at Smith the Black channel, so come and check it out. We got an extensive library of how all this stuff works. Come check it out. All right, we'll see. Follow those 60s. That's what I'm going to be doing. All right, it's going to do it for today. I'm Ron Smith, Smith the Black channel here, Ticker Talker. Let's Strat Time Report.